We're gonna take a look at Mexico City. It's about a city of almost 9 million people, and I've never been to Mexico City. I have been to Cancun before, but Cancun is very Americanized. Well, Mexico City is probably way different than that. So I can see there's like some mountains in here, some nice roads there. Look at this square-looking lake. Okay, well, let's take a look at this lake. This looks kind of interesting. Let's go like right there. This is the first time we're looking at Mexico City here. So I'm kind of surprised to see that, there's like American trucks and cars. It almost looks like this is the US here, just looking at this road. So that's kind of what took me by surprise. But there's all this trash everywhere. That's not very nice. So the road looks kind of like it's a road from the US. I mean, they've got all these American cars everywhere. Well, let's take a look at somewhere else. Let's go closer here. Let's maybe take a look right there. Okay, so I see all this graffiti, these ads. I don't know, these roads don't look that nice. I mean, let's see, what is this? Like a little store? This looks like it's a place for kids. It looks like a really nice day. This is September of 2017. We see these American trucks. Now these cars you don't see here in the US. I'm not sure what this is. They've got like barbed wire, I guess, so people don't jump over into the train tracks. Let's see, they've got these Eastern European type buildings. A lot of traffic. They got these satellites. These buildings look kind of old. Oh, look, pink taxis. That's something I haven't seen before. Okay, they got some type of a airplane or some type of airplane cars. I'm not sure what that is. Let's go look at somewhere else. Okay, let's go look right there. What is this? Okay, so we are some type of little store under some type of bridge. Look, they've got a Volkswagen Beetle. And when I was in Cancun, I did see a lot of Volkswagen Beetles. But that was kind of a long time ago. I don't really remember that much from when I was there. I mean, this looks okay here. Looks like some type of parking here. Look, they've got like European cars also. Okay, let's go out here into the road. Oh, look at this bus. It's kind of like a strange looking bus. So they've got these different buses. Looks like Volkswagen buses. This car's probably really old. These here, but who knows? Maybe they're new. They're just old models that are produced new. Some more graffiti. Some type of bridge there. Okay, nothing to really see here. Just people walking. Oh, they've got these cell towers right by people living, so that must not be good because you get all this radiation. So whoever lives there might have health issues later on in life. But I guess whoever lives there probably lives there for a lot cheaper because no one wants to live by a cell tower. They got some nice cars also, so I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, looks like this looks like a traditional, I think, Mexican building. So this looks nice. I like this building. They've got like different type of sidewalks. I mean, the roads are a little different. It doesn't look too bad. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go maybe like over here somewhere to Polanco. Okay. Oh, look, this building looks nice. This is like some type of art piece. I guess they got a lot of these buildings. I guess maybe they had a building here and they kind of covered it up, made it look better. Or is this some type of a polar bear art? Polar bear in Mexico. Oh, look at this tree on top of the roof. That's something I haven't seen before either. They've got these nice palm trees. These looks like those trees in Australia I've seen. I like palm trees and all these type of trees. What is this? This looks like kind of interesting. I wonder what that is. Let's go over here. They've got these, looks like Nissans. I think I did read one time that they produce like some type of a Nissaner for like several years. But here in the US they stopped selling them like 20-30 years ago, but they were still making them in Mexico. But they were good, reliable cars. Hey look, they've got Starbucks coffee. They got people eating there, drinking coffee. Kind of surprised to see Starbucks there. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Look, they've got these nice cars, American cars you see here in the US, and these are expensive cars. So this looks a lot better than I thought it would look like. You do have some cars that I've never seen here in the US, like this one. Or maybe that's a smart car. What is this? I've never seen something like that here. Wow. Now this is one of those strange looking buses. I'm not sure what this is, but it's not here in the US. We don't see these here. Just some type of European car, I think. This is probably like the middle of the city. I landed into some store right now. Let's see what the store looks like. Wow, this looks nice. Or a restaurant. Oh, Hooters. They got Hooters there. I wonder if I can walk in there. Nice. Yeah, so actually Mexico City is nicer, a lot nicer than I thought it would be. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Okay, let's maybe go right here. Okay, again I've got this thing, Nissan. Okay, nothing to really see here, just some road. I mean, these buildings don't look too bad. Actually, some of these buildings look a lot better than some like some areas that people from Mexico here live in the States. I mean, like, look, there's like no graffiti here. It looks really nice and clean. So like, I'm thinking that people who immigrate here to US come from other areas than Mexico City, because this doesn't look bad. This looks like a $30,000 car. And wow, this looks like a nice gate, but these windows need to be replaced. So you do have a lot of gates and fences. So again, they've got everything like fenced out. So maybe they're afraid that they're gonna get robbed. Okay, but it doesn't look too bad. And again, they've got all these gates and all these garages, windows missing here. Where's this like? I guess there was maybe like a window. Look, they've got barbed wire in their house here. So maybe this is like the better part of the city, and they kind of are afraid that they're gonna get robbed. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Oh look, San Antonio. Let's take a look at that. Now I never thought there would be a San Antonio in Mexico, or Mexico City. They've got these little cars. This is an old car, probably 30 years old. Oh, this is what is that? A Ram Charger. Oh, this is old. It still drives. I want to see what this looks like in the front. Oh, nice. Oh, look, people doing their laundry right there. Okay, so maybe this is like the not the so good part of the city, because like it looks like it's falling apart. These buildings look very old. Maybe it's like an old part of town. People doing their laundry out there. What is this? This is some type of skeleton and a door. A motorcycle. Some type of ads in there. Oh look, there's like people here eating. It's these like they're like selling things like a little flea market. That's interesting. It doesn't seem like there's too many people passing by. But they're selling stuff. Maybe, what is this, like a school? This is like an old car too, probably brought from the US. There's some graffiti here. Possibly gang graffiti. Okay, not too much to see here. Yeah, this part doesn't look too well. I mean, look at this old car here. So maybe this is where the people from Mexico City immigrate to the US. What is this? Okay, let's see here. This doesn't look too interesting at all. Like the first area we looked at looked really much nicer than this. There's someone sweeping. Coca-Cola, okay. Okay, let's go look at another place. Let's see, where can we look? Let's look at this Los Cuartos. Just pick a random spot here. Oh, so this is like more hilly area. Oh, it looks, wow. I don't know, if someone's driving here, they can easily just drive off the cliff. It's not really safe. I guess you kinda just gotta know, like, from living in the city that, you know, this street ends. I mean, if you go really fast, you'll end up below there, so that's a safety issue right there. Oh, here it looks like people are just living on top of one another. Oh man, how did this car get up there? Let's go here, let's take a look. This looks interesting, this area. It looks kind of like a poor area though, but it says like a different architecture type of thing. It seems like it's a lot of cheap housing, cheap buildings. So I guess you don't see too many fences or gates around here, so this is more like the poor area. Because here people are probably not afraid of getting robbed too much. Because I guess they just don't have as much, so but I kind of like the colors of the buildings. I mean, if you kind of painted them more. And was this like a balcony that wasn't finished? I mean, this thing doesn't look safe. It looks like it might just fall on someone. You know, look at this. I guess it's somehow it's fastened to this building. Oh, look at this old car. That's something I haven't seen here in the States. Oh wow, look at this. It's a nice view here. I can't go any further though. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Okay, let's go to let's go like maybe right here to Duluth. Hey, yeah, let me see here. Some more graffiti and stuff. I mean, this looks like a really nice car. I think that's a sports car. An old Dodge van. Looks like someone's just selling things on a curb. They're sitting here, so maybe this guy's unemployed. Yeah. At least he's trying, right? Some more people here. This looks like a car with 2 different wheel sizes, but that's just a bad picture. Okay, let's go look somewhere else. So there's a lot of pink cars and pink buildings here in Mexico. Let's maybe go here to Santiago. Okay, so we got some cheap looking fences here. Oh, look at these nice trees. These trees look really nice. Okay, someone wealthy might be living here. Let me see here. They've got this nice gate. I wonder what's back there. I can't read this. It looks like a nice house though. Someone wealthy lives there. Okay, no, not too much to see here because you can't really see too much. Got these old tires. Maybe these are like companies here, like places of employment. But it seems like some people might live up there. And they have like little stores here. Oh, how did this dog get up there? Is that like a statue? Oh, look at these little windows up there. Dog. Okay, so everything looks kind of the same. Okay, let's just go somewhere else. Oh, look at these, they've got like state parks. Let's go to Chilmacuhan. Oh wow, this looks really poor. This looks like, I don't know, like really poor. So this looks even worse here. I don't know, do people actually live here, or what is this? They've got like these little things that like, maybe I can, you know, build, like I can probably just get a couple bricks and build myself like a little shack like this. But maybe they have toilets in them also, I don't know. Oh, it looks like ruins kind of thing. What kind of minivan you don't see here in the States? What is this, another Volkswagen? Nothing special here. Here's some more stores. So this looks really cheap, like a really poor area. Like I thought the other place would not get worse here in Mexico City, but this is even worse. I've got some really old cars here, so these cars are not really very nice anymore. Seems like there's like these little stores that families open everywhere. Oh, this is an old car. I used to see these on the streets here in the US a long time ago. Look at this. This looks like someone just built this with like anything they had, and they're just living there. At least they're keeping their clothes clean. They probably just don't have any jobs. Now let's go look somewhere else. Let's go look over here. Chimbalukaland. Okay, let's go look here. This is probably another poor area. I mean, these buildings look really poor. This looks like some trash up there. So we started like in a wealthy area of Mexico. We went to this like really poor area. Look, Adrian. It says Adrian on the wall. So I didn't actually think that Mexico City gets this poor, because this is really poor. What is this? Like some trash here, you know? Oh, here's some bigger store. Here's a Ford. Okay. Some old truck. Oh, here's like a semi-truck. Okay, so this is what Mexico looks like. There's some really nice areas and some very poor areas also. So I guess you just gotta kind of know where to go. Well, like I wouldn't mind seeing any of these areas, but some of these areas look really poor. I mean, look, they're all like, these things are like locked down, so no one gets to them. Oh, this is February of 2017. Was taken, and they've got like Santa Claus on their balcony, so they don't remove their ornaments. They've got like trees on their sidewalks. It almost looks like India in some areas. Yeah. It almost looks so poor, like in some poor India places in India. So I'm kind of surprised that it's so poor. It's these areas. We're so like unorganized. Got some type of cat. Is this how like people live in there? Is that what that is? Or maybe these are like construction things. Just like trash. So someone's selling some things. They've got like old building materials that no one's picking up on the street. Some old truck. Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, this building might look nice, but it's not finished. And instead of putting windows, they've got like these wooden things on there. So I guess so no one breaks into them. Okay, so that's what Mexico looks like.